Welcome to my office here in the district of Saanich and to the first video in our online services series titled Permit and Development Tracker. One of my main responsibilities is to shape our digital experience. Our digital experience is really just a fancy phrase to describe how effectively you get what you need while engaging with us through one of our many online channels. So let's kick things off. We developed the Permit and Development Tracker to give you easy access to information related to the development activities in your neighborhood. No longer do you need to call or visit Municipal Hall for updates. Everything you need is right at your fingertips. This tracker empowers you to stay informed and actively participate in the planning and development of our community. Let's discuss a few details first. One is to join me, follow my screen, and I'll take you through some of the prerequisites. Okay, so let's get started. There's a couple of prerequisites that you should be aware of. Our Permit and Development Tracker is optimized for Microsoft Edge and Google Chrome on a computer. It's also accessible from any smartphone running either of these two browsers. However, keep in mind on a smartphone, you would navigate with touchscreen, and what I'm about to show you, I'll be using my mouse. While other browsers like Apple Safari should work, please note we do not actively test our features on these less used platforms. If you encounter any issues, try adjusting your browser settings to trust our domain, saanich.ca, and ensure cookies and site features are accepted for an optimal experience, and make sure you're using one of these two browsers. So first things first, how do you get to the Permit Development Tracker? Well, first off, an easy way is, use good old Google. So you can type in here, Saanich Development Permit Tracker, and that will actually just bring you right to the website where the tracker is located, and you'll see a link here. Go ahead and click that link, and up comes the Permit Development Tracker. I'll also show you just by navigating our website itself. So you'll see here, this is our main website. Under Local Government, click on Development Applications, and it'll essentially just bring you to that same window. And here you'll see an icon that says Permit and Development Tracker. So go ahead and click on that. Go ahead and click the link, and up comes the Development Tracker itself. Welcome to the main screen of the Permit and Development Tracker. I'll just give you a little bit of an overview in terms of the main features and areas. What you see here is divided up into a couple of different panes. On the left-hand side, you'll see a nice little filtering tool that allows you to filter all of the various permit application types that are part of our services here at Saanich. You'll see a menu dialog on the top-hand right. There's a help function that's there. A way for you to manage your subscriptions, and I'll talk about that in just a moment, as well as in the middle part here is where the main information of the actual permits will come up. So you might be asking, what sort of permits are happening in my neighborhood? Well, the nice thing is here you can simply click on Neighborhood. Choose a neighborhood that you're interested in. I'll just pick rural Saanich as a result, and up comes all of the active permits. You can further refine that by selecting certain specific kinds of permits. So for instance, you might be interested in development permits only in that particular neighborhood. So click on the development permits. And again, you can click one of these or multiples. For instance, maybe you just want to know driveway access permits. Go ahead and then select that one. Any of the permits, you can also click on specific addresses. So for instance, I'll just type in here 770 Vernon, which is our address here at City Hall. And I'll take a look, and keep in mind, it's going to filter based on what you have selected down the left-hand side. So I'll just go ahead and say, filter for 770 Vernon Avenue. I'm going to clear all of my filters here and then type in my address. You'll see here that we have a plumbing permit. So I can go into that particular permit and up comes a little map. It'll show with the red icon here, it'll show exactly where that particular permit address is and all of the relevant information that you might see there. From here, you can click on email, telephone numbers. You can call inspections or call City Hall. There's a little bit of a history in terms of the task progress. So as any permit or application that happens here at Saanich, of course, it goes through multiple phases, and as those phases get completed, you can see the status of those. So if it's one of your permits, as an example, you would be able to track, how things are progressing, as well as receiving the emails, of course, from City Hall. A little bit of active processing day information and a small privacy disclaimer at the bottom. So a couple more features. You can subscribe to specific permit types if you wish. So if you'd like, you can click on Manage Subscriptions. You can go ahead and log in with your My Saanich account. If you don't have one, you can click Register Now here. In a couple of days, we'll get back to you, give us your email address and so forth, and then you would then have a My Saanich account, which, by the way, you can also use to access your dog licensing, your utility account, your tax account. There's several other services that are in there. As soon as you log in, then you would be able to add any of these permits to your subscriptions and essentially receive email updates as tasks progress throughout those particular subscription types. So by now you might be wondering, how can I utilize the permit development tracker to look at all of the particular permits that might be available in my neighborhood? You'll notice here that you can, of course, put in a specific address to look at specific permits and the neighborhood. But what about maybe using a little bit more of a spatial view or a mapping view? That feature is not quite yet available on our permit tracker, but I would like to show you a little bit of a workaround. So let's go ahead and highlight our Saanich GIS mapping service that we have. So I'll show you a couple of different ways to get to it. One of them is, again, go back to our website here. You can click on Community, About Saanich, and down on the left-hand side, you'll see this service here called Saanich Map, and it essentially opens up this website. Another way to get there is, again, simply go to a browser, type in Saanich Map, and again, you'll get a link to the same site. Go ahead and click on that icon, and up will come. This is a nice little welcome page for you with information. And up will come this mapping service that allows you to see all of Saanich. And essentially what I'm going to do here is I'm going to look specifically at planning layers, which is, of course, where all of our permits and so forth would be. And so I'm going to go here, click on Planning on the left-hand side, and then choose that first one that says Active Planning Applications. And you'll see a whole bunch of colored icons come up. Second thing I'm just going to show here is the legend, which will actually show you what each of those icons actually means. We don't have, unlike the development tracker, we actually don't have all of our different types of permits and applications in the mapping service, but all the main ones are there. Agricultural land reserve, development permits, building permits, garden suites, rezoning, subdivisions, that sort of thing. And from here, you can simply navigate the map around, go ahead and look at a particular neighborhood. I'll pop over here and I'll take a look at maybe something a little bit closer to City Hall, which would be right about over here. And let's go ahead and you'll see as I sort of dive into the map by double clicking into the map, some of those permits that we showed you are here. These are development permits. Let's just choose one. You can click on it, and then you'll see the number, which, by the way, you could take that number back to the permit tracker and type that number in to read more details about it. Or you can actually look at some of those details right here and take a look at the site plan, any council reports that might be associated with that, any supplemental reports, elevation drawings. Again, depending on the stage of the permit and where things are at, Saanich makes all that information public, and you would be able to see all of that information, again, right at your fingertips. And this one is, a little bit more spatial, so it gives you the ability to, look at a particular mapping area and see all of the permits that might be associated with that particular geographic area. So thank you for taking a few minutes with me just exploring the Permit and Development Tracker. Just in closing, using the Permit and Development Tracker is absolutely crucial for every resident. It not only keeps you updated, but also enables you to participate in shaping the place that we call home. By staying informed, you can better voice your opinions and take an active role in Saanich's growing, vibrant community. We encourage you to start using the tracker today. Stay connected, stay informed, stay involved in making Saanich a thriving community for all. If you have any questions or suggestions about the tracker or this video, please don't hesitate to contact us here at Saanich. I've created a special ID just for this purpose called digitalimprovements@saanich.ca. It's an email address that'll come directly to me. I'd be more than happy to hear about your suggestions, questions, maybe even suggestions for future videos. Thank you for watching and happy exploring. We'll see you next time.